Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to another video. So guys, today the topic of our video is that 5 smart ways to avoid snaky web hosting fees. It's easy to be overwhelmed by the many pricey ads on the appear as you sign up for web hosting. We help you decide if you need those extras so you can lower your hosting bill. Creating your own website is an extremely satisfying endeavor, especially as a budding blogger or a new business. However, the path to creating a website can be overwhelming and confusing, particularly for cash strapped first time builders. There are many options to consider, including your potential site's domains, name, server type, and server operating system. Unfortunately, web hosting services tack on many owns features during the checkout process that makes building a site an even more complex and expensive affair. Follow these tips to avoid those add-on charges and lower your hosting cost. So, our top recommended web hosting services. First is that HostGator web hosting review. Second is that Bluehost web hosting review. Third is that DreamHost web hosting review. Fourth is that GoDaddy web hosting review. First is that you don't need an annual hosting contract. Web hosting services always presents their best rates first with the prices corresponding to annual or multiplayer year contracts. An attractive $2 per month rates sounds great until you read the fine print or head over the checkout page and realize that the listed monthly fees apply to a lengthy year-long or multi-year commitment. Adjustment the plan length so that you are charged on a monthly basis usually reveals a fee closer to the web host renew rate, which is typically a much higher price in the fact depending on the services and the type of hosting you need. You may not even find plans shorter than 1 year. This means you are on the hook for a long-term bill that's considerably higher than what you anticipated. However, not everyone needs lengthy hosting commitments. If you want hosting for a short period of time, such as for a special occasion or perhaps a charity drive, a year-long hosting plan is a waste of your money. If you find yourself in the boat, the first thing you should do is search for a host monthly hosting rate. If you can't find that, move on to another company. Don't be afraid to shop around. There are many great web hosting services that charge on a month to month basis. That said, keep in mind that shorter month to month contracts forego many of the bonus perks associated with the advertised yield. If a web host promises free domain registration or a SSL certificate, this money applies to the annual contract reflected on the plain pages. Shorter terms lack these extras, so all you get it is the hostings. Second is that be wary of free domain names. Web hosting services often bundle domain registration into their hosting packages. At the glance, this can save you a lot of money since you don't need to register a domain elsewhere at the potentially higher fee. However, those are often introductory rates that considerably increase in price. Typically, you will have the domain for a year. Afterward, you must renew the domain with your hosting providers, usually at a significantly higher rate than if you directly purchase it from a registrar. What was the free feature during the first year could easily become a $15 to $30 additional fee that gets tacked onto your web hosting renewal fees. A free domain is not a bad thing, mind you. By all means, take advantages of the offer. That said, do your due diligence and find out what the domain renewable rate is from your web host. This information is not immediately obvious and may require that you contact the web host customer support team for exact values. With that info, you should shop other registrars to see which ones offer better rates. Check out our domain registration guide for more detail. So guys, I hope you will understand our video clearly. If you understand our video, then like to our video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get more interesting videos about the tech video. So meet to the next video. Goodbye.